sum of all the digits. Sum means add, right? You have to add all the digits. If you given this number, right, what are the digits? 2 is one digit, 1 is one digit. So you have to add both the digits. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So here 3 plus 2 is 5. This should be the output. So understand clearly what is the input and what is the output. Okay, now how to do it? Now, whenever you solve a problem, right, the problem we have is that we think programmatically, right? How to write for loop, how to write if loop. We should not think like that. What we have to instead do is, if this number is given to you, how you are adding? How you add? You take 1. You keep in your mind. Suppose I have this number 5, 4, 3, 2, right? I want to add. Now, how you add this number? You take 5 and you add, you take 5, you keep in your mind. Then you take 4, right, and add to the 5 and 4, and you keep in your mind 9, right? This is 9. Then you take 3 and add to the 9, then this is 12, then you keep 12 in your mind. Then you take 2, add 12 to 2, and you take 14. This is how we solve this problem, right? We take each digits and keep on adding to it, and finally we tell the output. So this is how we have to solve the problem. You have to think how we will solve the problem. The same steps is what we have to follow while coding also. So in this case, right, we have to take digits one by one, right, and keep on adding. See, in the mind you are adding, right, and keep on adding to a variable. Initially we have a variable called sum, right? Extract this 2, take this 2 out. Let's see how to take it out. So take this 2 out, functionally the sum this be 0, then add sum to the 2 to this, then the extract 3, add 3 to this, then extract 4, add 4 to this, extract 5, add 5 to this, then all sum will come the sum of all the digits, right? So how this is how you did it in our mind also, right? The same thing you have to do. So now the next step is how to extract this last digit, okay? So when we divide, right, when you divide by 10, 543 into 10 will be 5,430, right? So the remainder is 2. So this number, if you do modulo by 10, you are getting the last digit, correct? The remainder will give me the last digit. And the number divided by 10, you are getting last digit is removed. So when you divide by 10, the last digit is removed. And when you do modulo, we are getting the last digit. So we can keep on getting the last digit. So what you can think is, n modulo 10, you get the last digit, correct? Add the last digit to the sum. This is the steps. Add last digit to sum. This is the pseudocode. Second step, add to the last digit to sum. This is a step by step. This is the algorithm, right? Get the last digit, right? Add last digit to the sum. Then, okay, then what you have to do is, so you have added, right? You have to remove it. So n divided by 10, the last digit will be removed. Remove last digit, right? Now fourth step, go to step 1. Do the same thing again. Once the last digit is removed, right, it is 543, right? Now get the last digit, add it to the sum, this last digit 3, add it to the sum, and then divide by 10, last digit is removed, and again go to the step 1, get the last digit, add it to the sum. So all the digits will be added to the sum, right? So this is the algorithm. So you have to, like, you are removing one by one, right? You are taking out the digits and adding it to the sum and then removing it. This is the logic we need to follow here, okay? So now how to write the code for this? First thing is, right, until when you have to do, right? You have to do it in a loop, right? Until when you have to do, that is what you have to think. When you keep on dividing this number by 10, right, the large digits keep on removing. Finally the number will become 0, okay? So until the given number not equal to 0, we have to keep on doing it, okay? Now what you have to do, we need to have a sum variable, right? This is what is important, right? You have to keep on adding to the sum. So what you have to add to the sum? First you have to get the last digit. which will be n modulo 10. N modulo 10, modulo 10, I told you get the last digit, right? And then you have to add that to the sum. So sum plus equal to, which is sum equal to sum plus last digit. So add last digit to the sum. Now you have to remove the you have added the last digit, you have to remove the last digit and store it in the same variable. So n is equal to n divided by 10. Here what is happening? So when I divide, now what is the value of n initially? Which is 5432. Now I am dividing by 10. What I will get? 543. This is 543, right? This I am storing in n. So n will become 543. Right? So again once I n divided by 10, again I will go back to the loop. Now n is 543. Now I am getting the last digit. What is the last digit? 3. So first 5432, the last digit 2, right? You are exacting the last digit 2 and that is added to the sum. So sum is initially 0, right? Now the last digit is added, which is 2, right? It is added, right? And n divided by 10, the last digit is removed. Again it is going in the loop. The n is this one, right? It is true value, it's not equal to 0. Now the last digit is 3 and that is added to the sum. Right? N divided by 10. Divided by 10, last digit is removed. Again go back here. Modulo 10, the 4 will come. Here adding 4 to the sum. And n divided by 10, the last digit is removed. Go back here. N not equal to 0, yes, it's 5, not equal to 0. N modulo 10. Now 5 modulo 10, what you will get is 0, 0, 5. The remainder is 5. So when you divide by a number which is greater, right, you will get the same number as remainder. So 5 will come and added 5 to the sum and n divided by 10. Now 5 divided by 10 is 0. So n is 0. Right? N is false. Now it comes out. Now when it comes out of the loop, the sum has the sum of all the digits, right? So basically we have to return the sum here. Okay, let's try to run the test cases. Now all the test cases have passed. So when you think of the logic, think how you will solve. We will extract each digit and then we will add, right? Similarly, we will extract each digit and we will add it to a common variable sum, right? And then finally returning the sum.